So I wanted to connect my Xbox 360 to my 27-inch Apple iMac. And there are a few ways that I looked at online to sort of do this, and I figure you guys can profit from, well, the time I spent researching this stuff. First of all, the Apogee Mini DisplayPort. This is the one. I should have a picture somewhere here so that you can see it right there. This is, it looks simple. It's just the HDMI to mini display. Now, people think, this at least for me, I first thought that I can just plug in my Xbox 360 HDMI, plug it in, and then plug that into my iMac. Nope, that will not work. And as to that as well, it won't do sound. It only goes from the iMac to an HDMI TV or something else that that has HDMI input. So you can't use that to connect your Xbox 360 to the iMac. Now there's an Apogee, I don't know how to pronounce it, Apogee video, and it talks about connecting Blu-rays, PS3s, Xbox 360s to the iMac, but they actually have no information on it. They have no links, they have no release date, they have absolutely nothing. And I think that video is about the Kanex. I think it debuted in Macworld 2010, and I should have a picture somewhere, all that stuff. The only way that I can find, the easiest way I can find to hook up a 360 to my iMac is using the Kanex XD. That's the one that came out of Macworld 2010, and it converts HDMI to DisplayPort, not DisplayPort to HDMI. And I don't think that the DisplayPort on the iMac, you guys can correct me on this, but I don't think the DisplayPort on the iMac can take audio. So I think the box also has another output, or I don't know. You plug in audio, so audio doesn't come through the HDMI and the DisplayPort, but through another wire that that you can plug into the box itself. Now, that's the easiest workaround I can find, and the information on that you can find it in KanexLive.com. It is the Kanex XD, I believe, converter. It comes out April 2010 for $150. Now, there's a current workaround that I found online from Mactalk forums, and it converts the Xbox to 720p. So you don't get the full 1080p, but if you want to do this now, you don't want to wait till April, you can, it's a pretty complicated, you have to buy multiple things, but here it goes. You go from the 360, and obviously you have the HDMI cable from the 360 to a female-to-female HDMI. And then, from the female-to-female HDMI, you plug that into male HDMI to female DVI. And then, from the female DVI of that, you go to the Atlona, I think that's what it's called. I'll have a picture somewhere here. Atlona converter. I think it's either $210 or $150. That's some discrepancies in the internet. And then from that, you get a mini DisplayPort male to mini DisplayPort male, and plug that into the iMac. So you go from a 360 to iMac, and that seems so complicated. You have to do so many things, and I should have a link to the actual site somewhere here. Now, I also thought, well, I'm a student, and I can't really afford to buy all this stuff. So I figured, what if I bought the DVI to the Xbox DVI cable? Because it's available, I'll have a picture somewhere here, where you plug it into the Xbox 360 and it outputs to DVI. And then from that DVI, you can connect it to, a normal monitor. Well, I have a DVI to mini DisplayPort converter right here. I did some research, and no, I don't think that'll work. So that could be the cheapest in my case, but I don't think that'll convert. I think you plug it in and nothing will happen. And that also has audio out. You'll see by the picture. But yeah, that's all the research.